I learned another very important thing. The planet where the little prince came from was only slightly bigger than a house. I wasn't surprised because I already knew that there are many planets beyond Earth, Jupiter, Mars, and Venus. Some of these planets are so tiny that they are difficult to see through a telescope. Astronomers don't name these small planets but instead give them numbers like asteroid 325. I think the little prince's planet is the asteroid B612. An astronomer from Turkey saw this asteroid with a telescope in 1909, and it has not been seen again since then. The astronomer showed his discovery at a big event called the International Astronomical Congress. However, he was wearing Turkish clothes and people didn't believe him. Grown-ups are like that. Luckily, a Turkish leader created a rule that his people had to wear European clothes or they would be killed. This was good for the reputation of asteroid B612. In 1920, the astronomer did his presentation again while dressed very nicely. Everyone believed him this time. I told you about the asteroid and gave you its number because of how adults behave. When you tell grown-ups about a new friend, they don't ask important questions like what their voice sounds like or what games they like. Instead, they ask for details like their age, number of siblings, weight, and how much money their family makes. They think these things tell them everything they need to know about your friend. If you tell adults, I saw a pretty house with pink bricks, flowers in the windows, and birds on top, they might not understand. You need to say, I saw a house that costs $20,000. Then they will say, wow, that's a beautiful house. You could say to them like this, the little prince existed because he was nice, happy, and wanted a sheep. If someone desires a sheep, it means the prince exists. But if you tell them his planet is asteroid B612, they'll believe you and stop asking questions. They are like that. Don't blame them for it. Children should be patient with adults. But for those of us who know better, numbers don't matter. I wanted to start this story like a fairy tale. I wish I could say, once upon a time, there was a little prince who lived on a planet smaller than himself and needed a sheep. People who know about life would have made my story sound more believable. I don't want anyone to read my book without paying attention. Writing these memories has made me very sad. My friend left me 6 years ago with his sheep. I am describing him here so that I can remember him. It is sad to forget a friend, not everyone has had one. If I forget him, I might become like grown-ups who only care about numbers and not other things. I bought paint and pencils to start drawing again. It's hard because I haven't drawn since I was 6 years old, when I only drew pictures of a snake. I want to make my drawings look as real as possible, but I'm not sure if I'll succeed. Sometimes my drawings look good, but other times they don't look like what I'm trying to draw. I also have trouble getting the little prince's height and clothing color right. So, I keep trying my best and hope that my drawings turn out okay. I might make some mistakes in important details, but it's not my fault. My friend didn't teach me everything because he assumed I knew. Sadly, I don't know how to see sheep through box walls like he does. Maybe I'm a bit like grown-ups since I had to grow up too.